I'm glad you're up to this.
Did you ever think that we'd be glad to see each other in a court of law?
No, never.
Me neither. But I am glad you're the one prosecuting this case.
And that you're the one defending.
Yeah, Jason Daly's a good lawyer, but I couldn't stand the thought of letting Cole depend on another lawyer to keep him out of prison.
Well, now he's got the best.
I'm gonna pull out every trick in the book to make sure he walks.
Well, it's gonna take a bigger miracle than you coming back from the dead to get called off with just a suspended sentence.
Everything's going to be fine. Right? The judge will see that you were the good guy who shot the bad one.
Hope you're right.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, last night will be the last night that you've ever spent in jail, okay? And the last one that you will ever have to spend apart from us.
Where's Natalie? I thought she'd be dying to show the judge all the evidence she's collected against my son.
Yeah, Natalie, she wasn't feeling well.
Oh, that's right. She had to rest up.
How so?
From her doctor's appointment yesterday, I told you I ran into her at the hospital.
Yeah, she needs to get some vitamins.
Is that what she told you?
Tay, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, with everything that you went through with Eli, we were surprised that you would be up for this.
I should be thanking you, Cole. When you shot Eli, you did me a big favor. The least I can do is try to get the judge to go easy on you, okay?
See, I told you you will be coming home with me and Hope today.
I didn't say that.
What's going on? Are you saying that Natalie had some other reason for going to the doctor?
I'm just wondering why she didn't tell you herself.
You're saying you know something that I don't. What is it?
I just know she didn't see her doctor to get vitamins.
Natalie wasn't at her doctor's getting vitamins. What was she doing there? How do you know so much about it?
All rise. Be seated. In the matter of the Commonwealth versus Cole Thornhart on the charge of murder in the second degree, how does the defendant plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Your Honor, motion to dismiss.
Counselor, I see that your ordeal hasn't changed you one bit.
No, Your Honor. My client shot and killed Elijah Clark in a moment of passion.
Hence the murder 2 charge, Counselor.
Mr. Thornhart believed that the victim had kidnapped and killed his innocent little girl and her mother, the woman he loved. In addition, Elijah Clark was a known multiple murderer whom the Commonwealth would likely have condemned to death. Even the district attorney and the lead detective on this case would agree that Mr. Thornhart rid us of a scourge when he shot and killed Mr. Clark.
I'm not concerned with what people agree on. I'm concerned with the law. Your client has already pled guilty. Before you advise him to rescind his plea, note that I have his signed confession in front of me, along with detailed evidence reports substantiating Mr. Thornhart's guilt, prepared by one of the Landview PD's forensic experts, Miss Natalie Banks.
I understand.
Your Honor, I am not arguing that my client is innocent. He did turn himself in. He confessed. He is taking full responsibility for his actions.
I'm not dropping the charges.
Then the defense moves for a suspended sentence.
Miss Delgado, this is Mr. Thornhart's 3rd felony offense.
Your Honor, if I may, under normal circumstances, a 3rd felony carries a mandatory and significant prison time. But as the district attorney, it's my job to protect the public, and Mr. Thornhart is not a threat to society. However, Elijah Clark was.
Don't tell me your office is now advocating vigilante justice.
No, Your Honor, we're merely considering the extenuating circumstances.
Exactly, Your Honor. If you could put yourself in the defendant's shoes for a moment. Mr. Thornhart had just endured days believing that Elijah Clark had been brutalizing his innocent little girl and her mother. When Clark detonated that bomb, he thought they died a horrific death. What man wouldn't be pushed past the breaking point?
All right. Thank you both. I'll take all of this under advisement and return with my decision. Court is in recess.
All 3 of
do you think? The judge didn't definitely say no to the suspended sentence.
I guess not.
Hey, I need this, man. Okay.
You seem distracted. My son's future not as important as Natalie's mystery visit to the OBGYN yesterday.
Natalie didn't even have a doctor's appointment yesterday.
What can I say? I saw her at Dr. Wright's. And is it odd that she had an appointment without you? Not really, but what I can imagine is why she went there and didn't tell you what she was doing.
Why are you playing these games with me?
Hey, someone's playing games with you, but it's not me.
I understand that you are angry with Natalie for doing her job.
No, how I feel does not change the facts.
Exactly. If Natalie had not uncovered the evidence against Cole, somebody else would have. We'd still be here.
Call your girlfriend. Ask her about her appointment yourself.
All rise.
Be seated. I'm ready to make my ruling. I've taken into account everything that has been said regarding this case and Mr. Thornhart. I understand the circumstances that led him to shoot Mr. Clark. However, Mr. Clark was under arrest and handcuffed when Mr. Thornhart shot him. No matter his crimes or that he may have received the death penalty, Mr. Clark had a right to a fair trial. I cannot condone vigilante justice, nor can I forget that Mr. Thornhart has already committed 2 felony offenses, one resulting in serious injury to his passenger while under the influence of narcotics, the other being yet another crime committed in the heat of the moment when Mr. Thornhart mistakenly believed Todd Manning had assaulted his mother and caused the death of her unborn child.
Your Honor,
I'm in the middle of a ruling, Miss Delgado.
and I would be remiss if I didn't point out that the crime you just cited, the attack on Dr. Saybrook, was in fact committed by Elijah Clark.
Unfortunately, Mr. Clark isn't on trial here. Mr. Thornhart is. Your client has a history of violence. Mr. Thornhart, the court has given you every chance to reform. Instead, you killed a handcuffed man with a gun you stole from a police evidence bag. I cannot allow a suspended sentence. However, I have decided to give Mr. Thornhart the minimum sentence. 10 years in Statesville Prison. I'll allow Mr. Thornhart a few hours to get his affairs in order before reporting to Statesville. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Don't worry, Cole. I am filing an appeal, okay?
I'm very sorry,
All right.
Cole.
Hey, thanks, sir. I know you both tried.
Brody, I know.
With the warden at Statesville, we'll keep an eye on Cole.
No, thanks. You've done enough already. You did this. You and Natalie.
That's not fair.
You want to talk about fair? You just put my son behind bars, and you're saying you want to help him?
Of course I do.
You want to help somebody so badly? Why don't you talk to Natalie? See how she's feeling after her procedure.
What procedure?
Natalie had the baby's DNA tested. She had an amniocentesis.
I'm gonna fix this, Marty. Cole won't have a chance to get comfortable at Statesville. I'll get him out on an appeal in no time.
Anything I can do to help you, just ask, okay?
No, I have to go.
Now, do you need a ride?
No,
Get your ride.
I have to prepare myself while Cole says goodbye. It's to Hope.
Marty?
I need to be strong when I say goodbye to my son.
Could you go see if Hope is okay?
No, Starr. Wait.
What for? That's why we're here, isn't it? So that you could say goodbye?
It is. But there's something that we need to talk about
Well,
first.
we don't have time.
Starr, this won't take long. Starr, I'm breaking up with you.